Okay, so here we go then with our second stanza. So this is, what day of the week are we on now? This is Thursday's lesson for you. This is stanza 2 that we're going to focus on. So I'm going to go back to my original picture. So I'm going to go back to my jaguar. It's got a bit stuck because I'm so crammed in here. And we've done this one. We've done all of this in stanza 1, talking about the jaguar in my classroom. We're now going to talk about the jaguar and speak from the perspective of the jaguar in his own home. So we need to tell, well, the jaguar really, in this case, is speaking to me. So it's having a conversation with me in my classroom to tell me what life is like in his home environment. So if you go back and have a look at the Rangtan poem, and if you have a copy of that with you, that will really help you in writing this stanza. You'll see what I mean about the fact that it comes from the perspective of your animal. So I started off and I opened up my first line with there's a human in my forest. And I thought, no, actually it won't be one human. It'll be lots of humans in the forest, because it won't just be one person chopping down the trees. It will be loads of them chopping down trees, and loads of mechanical devices and all sorts of things in there as well. So I changed it to there are humans in my forest instead, because I thought that's a better way of starting it off. And I want to put about the fact, I want to have trees at the end, and there's a reason I want trees at the end. It's a really good rhyming word, and it rhymes with please, and I want to use those two words. I've already got those in my mind, but I want trees and please. I kind of already know where I'm going to take this and where it's headed. So I've got there are humans in my forest, and I'm going to put they're burning all the trees. So I'm going to carry this line on. I'm doing a contraction there for they're burning. Don't know why I'm writing in red. All the trees. So that's my first line done. So there are humans in my forest. They're burning all the trees. And I want to say about the fact that they're destroying his home next. That was one of the things that I wrote on my little list to do with his thing. So I'm going to say they destroy our homes. And because I think I need a couple more syllables in there, otherwise the sentence is going to be too short for the rhythm of my poem. So they destroy our homes, and I'm going to put food source, as in where they get their food from. So thinking about my jaguar, it'll be lots of smaller animals that live in the rainforest, and they'll be killing them when they're chopping down the trees. They will be running away, disappearing, or being killed by the mechanical machines that are digging up and chopping down trees. So I'm thinking of the fact that these humans are not only destroying their home, but they're also destroying what they eat. And if they haven't got anything to eat, then their whole being is in danger, isn't it? It's at risk. If they can't eat, they're going to die. Okay, so they destroy our homes and food source. And then I wanted to use that word please. And what I wanted to put it into was they do just as they please. That's my next section. They do just as they please. And that's a kind of a bit of a saying that you might not have come across, but someone might say, oh, do as you please. Someone might say it's a saying that we use quite often. So I'm using that saying and putting it into my poem to say they do just as they please. So basically they do whatever they want to do, these humans. They don't care about me. They don't care about my forest. Okay, so that's my first little section done. Now it goes a bit repetitive in the Rangtan poem, doesn't it? So if you remember, it then repeats itself. So I'm going to put again that there are humans in my forest. So a bit repetitive. We're picking up that first line and we're using it again. And this time I'm going to put and I don't know what to do, because a bit similar to the Rangtan version. Doesn't know what to do. He's a little bit lost. And he doesn't really know what impact he can have, if any impact he can have. How can he change this situation? He can't. So I don't know what to do. And then I'm going to put my family, because we're going to talk about the fact that here we said about his family are dead. I want to use that line in there. My family are dead. Oh, spelled dead wrong. This is Nicole. My family are dead. And then I want something about him being scared, and I'm I'm scared I will be too. That could work, couldn't it? So we've got do, to, that rhymes. My family are dead and I'm scared I will be too. So that's a nice rhyme with do and to rhyming there. So we had our trees and please in the first one. Now we've got our do and our to. Okay, so that's a really good start on stanza 2. This is really hard, guys, not having you in front of me, because normally I'd be saying, come on, give me some ideas, throw some ideas at me. I'm having to think of everything myself, and oh, my mind is a little bit blown right now. Harry, that one's for you. Okay, so my family are dead and I'm scared I will be too. So my last line then is, there are humans in my forest. I need to start it again, repeat it again. So all that repetition is what makes this poem really, really powerful. It's that constant repetition of the lines. There are humans in my forest. And then I wanted to put in there about him being scared and lonely. And I was going to use the same rhyme of to. There are humans in my forest and I'm scared and lonely too. That will do. And that works. Scared and lonely too. Perfect. Then thinking about the palm oil, I need to get the palm oil bit in there, don't I? So I'm going to put, they're burning it. Another contraction there. They're burning, as in they are burning it. They're burning, forgot to put an ending, burning it for palm oil. And you can use your research to help you with coming up with some ideas around that. They're burning it for palm oil. And then I want to use again that idea of in the orangutan. So I thought I'd stay with you. So we've got the to and the you then. So I thought I'd stay with you. And that is stanza 2 complete. Let's just go back and double check it and make sure we're happy. So we've got our to here and we've got our you there. Those are our rhymings. We've got our rhyming there and we've got our rhyming with trees and please here. That all works in terms of the format of our poem following Rangtang. Let's check it back and make sure we're happy. So there are humans in my forest. They're burning all the trees. They destroy our homes and food source. They do just as they please. There are humans in my forest and I don't know what to do. My family are dead and I'm scared I will be too. There are humans in my forest and I'm scared and lonely too. They're burning it for palm oil, so I thought I'd stay with you. Stanza 2, done. I want you to do the same with your animal, thinking about your animal in his home environment or her home environment, and come up with all the things that you put under that heading in your work. See if you can get those things into your poem, but remembering the rhythm and the rhyme of this poem, it has to be the same so it fits in beautifully. Good luck. I cannot wait to see what you've been doing.